Hello, this is Ken Ferrie with this week's Boots in the Field report. Corn and bean planting continues at a steady pace. Here at the Crop Tech campus, we have all the early bean trials planted. We have all the corn planted. We just have a May 15th and a June 15th planting date for soybeans, and then we'll have the whole campus planted and ready for our corn soybean college this July. Recent showers have halted planters in most cases. Now, these showers have a lot of upside potential. Getting our recent soil-applied chemicals working for us, helping some of those soybean stands that are struggling to emerge in the timber soil, and pausing the planters ahead of the cool temperatures that are coming in Sunday and Monday. Everyone seems to be calm and feels good about where they are in their planting process. Stretching this corn planting window out over 2 or 3 weeks has so many upside potentials when it comes to mitigating risk. This keeps our whole state or national corn crop from being in the exact same stage of growth all at once. Meaning this whole crop isn't trying to pollinate in the same week that happens to be maybe 110 degrees, who will know until we get there. And this helps the pest teams with the scouting, the applicators with the applications that they need to do, and breaking up this planting window helps us all the way to the harvest, for the harvest teams to start knocking these fields out and not letting both crops, corn or bean, get too dry for us, have issues at the harvest. When we get back in next week to finish up the planting, it's time to switch back to your early soybean maturities and plant them first. Finish with your full season ones, because we're now in that normal planting window and we flip things around compared to the early planting. For the pest teams, this little rain delay is a good time to swing back around and check out emergence on the planted fields. Fields that show signs of trouble need to be tended to sooner than later. And we're still early in the planting window, and replant decisions can be made without giving up any yield at this point. Remember, with corn, you're not only looking for emergence numbers, you're looking at uniformity of emergence as well. Any plant that's more than one collar behind its neighbor will be a small or no-eared plant. Some of these seed lots that had low test scores need to be watched. Even though you planted them in a green light doesn't mean they're okay. Verify the ear count is high enough to hit the yield goals that you're after. And remember, we don't thicken corn stands up, especially this early. We take them out and we start over. Pest teams need to be on the lookout for cutworm feeding. Based on trap counts, the feeding should start down at Macoupin County about May 12th, 13th, Pike County on the 21st, here at DeWitt County on the 25th. Any field with green cover in that last part of March, early part of April will carry the biggest risk. All cover crop fields will need to be watched. This includes the fields where chickweed and henbit were used as covers. Now, working the cover in the end of April does not take away the threat of cutworms. The eggs have already been laid. Now, guys, cutworm is easy to kill, so let's not drop the ball on this one. Scouting from the road is not recommended. When you notice a stand disappearing from the road, you're usually behind the 8 ball already. And scouting cover crop fields from the highway is impossible. There's been a noticeable presence of true armyworm moth in the traps, which means we'll have to keep an eye on this insect as heat units continue to climb. Cover crop fields, fields next to the cover crops, and our wheat crop will need to be watched. We'll keep you posted as the heat units continue to climb. Our soil testing teams have wrapped up the spring testing and have rolled right into the summer testing. If you don't have your summer testing needs turned in, let's get that done during this rain delay. It's much more efficient for our teams to clean up the acres in your neighborhood and to get yours at the same time while we're there, so it helps keep the cost down for everyone. The research team is halfway through, probably the halfway mark anyway, in planting plots, and they really look good. The plots here at the Corn College campus exceptionally look well. We'll have a lot of things to work on in the Corn Soybean College this July. Registration is open for the Farm Journal Corn Soybean College. You just need to go to our website at croptechconsulting.com and click on the Corn College tab. To stay up to date, check out our website at croptechinc.com and subscribe to our podcast, Boots in the Field Report. Keep her safe, keep her moving.